Slappy Hour.
Welcome, everyone. We're back with another Slappy Prediction Show. Powerslap 20 is coming up this Friday. Are we excited, lads?
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
We got a pretty
I will
good...
say, though, hold up. We just said this is a good one. This is the worst card that Powerslap has ever produced. We're excited because we're Powerslap super fans. This card blows.
There's still some good fights. There's one or two that I do like.
Yeah, there is.
I'll say Nate and Dorian is like doing the heavy lifting for this card. I can't wait for that one. If that fight fell through, we are boycotting this thing.
Bring on the international.
It's slowly getting better.
Are you going to cover the early prelims or what?
Yeah, we'll do the full lot again.
I want to do that.
Let's do it.
Henry the Guru here with us to give
I will
insight.
say, though, I have to say, I am not the guru. Fucking Carl is the guru. I've been getting smoked by this dude. 2 out of the 2 events we've been predicting.
Nice.
I think I went 5 out of 8 and 4 out of 8. So I don't know shit. Fucking Carl we are deferring to Carl. If we need an expert opinion on any of these guys, I don't know nothing.
Appreciate it, Henry. I like it.
Carl's like 15 out of 16 or something crazy.
Yeah,
14 out of 16.
Yeah, like literally, I should just retire from all betting activities and I watch the Slappy Hour show. I'll be like, okay, Carl said this, boom.
That's it. You send me your money, I'll put the bets on.
Exactly.
All right, we'll dive in with the first one then from what's listed from what I can find as the opener for the early prelims. Can we see it? Yes. We got Patricia Blackburn and Gemma.
Yeah, this is a female fight, so I know nothing. So I'm just going to let Henry take over.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm taking Blackburn just because the last name. I don't know either of these girls. I haven't even gone as far as to look at their OnlyFans they are promoting. I have no clue what's going on. I'm going with Blackburn. Yes. Let's go.
Let's see. I'm friends with Blackburn on social media, and I've watched some shit, but that's about it. I don't know nothing about her.
Going with her.
But I'm going with Blackburn just because that's Blackburn.
She's got a big name to follow. Yeah.
Okay, now I should ask, is she related with Anthony or no?
I don't know. I was wondering that, and then I've seen them post together the other day.
Okay. If she's getting coached by Anthony, I would genuinely, like, not even being funny, I would predict her just because, that's a good person to have in your corner, right?
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know much about these two, but you know what? Like, I'm just going against the grain like I normally do. I'm going to go with Gemma. Anybody who only has one name.
I am going with Gemma. I take it back. I'm on Gemma now.
Are these both debuts? Do we know?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
I think a lot of this card's debuts.
Carl, you've got Gemma, Carl?
I got Gemma.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna tally these down this time so it's easier.
This is like the reverse Drake curse. If Carl backs you, you're gonna win.
Yeah. Actually, I saw something about that. The Drake curse is actually not accurate. He's like okay.
He's still making money.
Yeah. He's definitely making plenty of money besides it. I
was sitting in work the other day and I was going through the UFC card and I picked all but 2 fighters. I even had Sean Strickland to win. Now, I didn't gamble on it because I don't like losing my money, but I had all but 2 fights.
That is when you lose, I find.
That's it, yeah.
My MMA model lost its first event ever, so I'm now 8-1. So literally, Carl, as usual, spanking me on every fucking sport he predicts with 1/1000th of the effort I put in.
I'm just like that guy is like, I like that one. I don't know anything about that one.
Something about this one.
I managed to get lucky too because I couldn't get a good price on Tatsuro Taira, so I didn't bet on him, and then he lost. And I didn't get a good price on Jared Gordon, so I didn't bet on him, and then he lost. So I ended up making a good bit of money. I think I made like $1,400, but I fucking lucked out. Like my actual picks were not great, but I got lucky.
Nice.
All right, next one, lad.
Oh, this gets spicy.
That's like young Triple H there on the left.
I said it was Chris. I said it was Edge, and then Henry went, "Who the fuck is Edge?"
Kind of
What
does
the
look like.
Listen, I am the only straight person on this call who does not watch any professional wrestling. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I don't know who Edge is or Triple H or any of this stuff. I watch real man sports where dudes fight it out and we don't know what's going to happen. Now, Jake Logan is he's facing Rican Rambo now. So now this is a way different match. Rican Rambo is going to spank this dude around like it's nothing.
Is that exclusive? Is that the first time we're going to hear this?
That's a Slappy Hour. Well, Rican Rambo called me 30 minutes ago, probably. So
oh, nice one.
Definitely, I've heard it from the source.
Yeah,
perfect.
This is Rambo's fight.
Rambo. Is anyone going to pick?
No, is Jake going to slap harder than Oasis? I don't think so.
Probably not, no.
Is anyone going to pick Triple Edge?
Triple Edge.
No.
Oh, that's his new name.
Let's do him. I got him.
Oh boy.
Pick Triple Edge?
Yeah, I'm going with him.
Against Rambo.
No. Oh shit, this is Rambo's guy?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
No,
the guy on the right. Yeah, the guy on the right
no.
pulled out, and now Triple Edge is facing Rambo.
No,
Do we
shit.
know
Okay.
why?
We all got Rambo then. That's a straight answer.
I don't know why. All I know is Rambo called me and he said, I don't even know who I'm facing, but they asked if I could be ready. And I said, we're going. I was like, whoever it is, say yes.
If you get a call, it doesn't fucking matter. If you are not ranked and you get a call against DeBell, you fucking take it.
Yeah,
Yes.
4 days notice will only look good for him as well. This is a solid opportunity.
Yeah. And if he goes out there and wins on 4 days notice, they have to call him again. There's no way you could not call that guy again.
Even if he doesn't win, you just leaned on him to help save your card a little bit, like
if he loses to Triple Edge, no callback, but he's spanking this dude.
I think this nickname is sticking. This guy is only going to be known as Triple Edge from now on.
Hey, Triple Edge Logan. Now, Rambo definitely proved himself better the last time out. He made up, showed that he improved, learned, and is ready.
Yeah,
I was very.
We're going to work on his placement. He knows his placement was off last fight, and we're going to work on it, and it is going to be a problem.
Just make sure he keeps that baton down then, yeah?
and the placement was an issue, but you look at the side of Jordan's face, it looked like he went through a meat grinder. I mean, I can guarantee you Rambo was hitting hard. It just wasn't where you're supposed to be hitting.
Yeah.
But just by the damage on the face, and I saw Jordan after the match, he looked like Soren Combs after that one fucking Romanian thing. His face was like this. It just fucking hit the wrong spot, But I guarantee you that motherfucker Rambo was cracking.
Oh,
hard.
yes.
Oh, he definitely. All right, we'll move on. This one, I'm biased here. I've been working with Michael Back.
Oh.
I've been working with him, but he does not have an easy opponent here. No. Oxath is about 7 feet tall, so he's built. I think he's more 6'8". That's wrestling terms. What? But
I watched some of this guy's stuff online. He's a big dude. I would not like his fucking hand up against my head. Let's just say that one.
Michael Back is not a small guy either. He is 6'5".
Yeah, but still, 7 foot is bigger than 6'5".
I don't believe it's 7 foot.
What is Michael Back weighing? What's the weight? Do we know?
I believe he's 340, and the other guy's 315.
Ooh. I'm picking Michael Back to 315. That very tall. I would typically pick the shorter, heavier guy in most scenarios.
Yeah.
For debutants, I like young, heavy, and short. These are my characteristics.
Lewis.
Yeah, basically Lewis. I've said Lewis is the most perfectly built slap fighter.
There's no one as small as me.
If I were to now, unfortunately, he's a weak wimp, so he's going to lose to Bryce Jones and Turpin consecutively. But if he wasn't such a weak wimp, he'd be great.
Yeah, that's true. I can't disagree.
Nope, no chance against Bryce. He's got experience on the stage. You got to be scared for a guy that's been out there so many times.
He might cry. Yeah. He might cry on me.
Yeah, Bryce so nice. He only likes being hit twice. What?
He's still the type of guy who sits on his uncle's knee at parties. That's Bryce.
Yeah.
Man, I hope to God that he somehow beats this Olympic wrestler dude, and then he just fucking calls you out on the mic. That would be incredible.
No, it's not.
It's not happening. Listen, the other guy should be minus 2,000 on the betting line. I'm just saying, if Bryce
won the toss,
slips on a banana peel, Yeah, and the other thing too is he has knocked out Devin Helm. This wrestler dude might have a worse chin than Devin Helm. There's a
no one on this
non-zero
planet
chance.
that's got a worse chin than Devin Helm.
Well, there is AJ. AJ is also on this card, so it might be AJ. AJ, if there is a gust of wind, he will put on a fucking hazmat suit because he might get knocked out by the gust of wind.
Do you know what? I talk some shit. We have to bring Henry on way more.
Listen, the moment I go to Vegas, I put on sunglasses and I'm just like, I can't be seen by any of these people.
Henry,
Yeah.
Henry don't
Put
have to
your
sit
hat
on
on.
any
Now,
fence.
I
He's
will
got the
say though,
luxury.
I never say anything about someone's like personal shit. I
No.
I keep it to slap fighting, and I don't have any issue with any of these guys. They're all cool guys. I'm just
Yeah.
talking a bit of shit.
That's it.
Yes.
That's what we do.
So let's hear all the picks for this one, lads.
We've got to
Yeah,
go
I
around.
I'm picking
have
the guy you're working
Yeah.
with, Michael Back.
Yeah.
Michael, all of us.
Let's go with him. Now, look, nothing against the two of them. I think this is going to be a good one, but like you said, I think it's down to, this guy's, if he is exactly 7 foot tall, he's swinging down on his first shot. Like, it's hard.
I look at it the way is when we were in Saudi, Lewis had me measure up on him, and that was the worst fucking feeling I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so trash.
Felt like way down here. It was like weird as hell.
I don't know if Lewis has told you about this, but I want him and Brian Ellis. That would be like my.
You're
my
not going to
dream
make
match.
that freak show. That's just.
But it would be so fun to watch. And the other thing too is Lewis would pack him up. He would get folded up like a laptop. It would be so fun to watch like this little gnome just throw it from low and just see this huge guy just on the fucking floor convulsing. Could you imagine that?
I'm just slapping from the
gonna
ground. Oh shit! All right, I know this is a favorite of Carl's.
Fuck's sake.
I hope that fucker gets cleaned out. I don't care. Slap them big ass teeth right back to Ronaldinho land in Brazil. Big crazy ass mucker. Oh, I just can't stand him.
Carl's going to be fuming because I'm picking Kid Lava to win.
That's fine. That's fine. I would if I had the money and I was allowed to, I would bet my fucking house that this guy goes to sleep.
You know what? I was gonna pick Kid Lava, but I like a confident Carl, so I'm gonna go with Carson, whoever the fuck. I can't even see his last name.
Carl. It's a
Carson.
bias Carl. It's not a confident Carl.
Yeah.
No. Carl, when he's ready to bet the house, well, actually, now to be fair, he does his best work when he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going back to Kid Lava.
I've seen this Carson kid. He's a boxer as well. So like Kid Lava's a wrestler and likes to wear mankinis and shit like that. So I'm giving it to the kid.
Carl,
Kid
he's
Lava, like he wants it so bad. I'm going with him.
Lava's a Spartan warrior. Carl, come on.
Didn't Kid Lava win the Florida Games?
Yeah,
What the fuck even is that? That's so stupid.
It's just some mental fucking.
Now, I will say
Yeah.
Vern Cathy also won the Florida Man Games. Now, I'm not sure how much you want to be like Vern. I don't know if there's some corroboration there to having a poor chin, but I will say Vern hits like a fucking.
Vern is like a glass
so-
cannon. He can bang.
But he's a cannon for sure, a
Yeah.
cannon. But he's also a glass for sure.
I think the competition was like running away from cops. That can't be hard.
I won't get far.
But now, do you think would Carson Lee win the Florida Man Games?
He looks like he's
I
just
can't-
left
well,
high
if-
school.
Yeah. If Kid Lava, yeah, but that's okay. But if Kid Lava can fucking win it, anyone can win it. Come back to me when you win the Olympics or something. The fucking Florida Games. What the fuck is that?
All right, so I think I'm going with Kid Lava.
I'm
Final
going
pick.
Kid Lava.
I'm with Carl. I'm going Carson Lee as well.
All right.
We got a boxer coming in. All right, next up, we got Joe Perez and Seth Cleek. Joe Perez, Dorian's brother, coming back again.
Yeah.
So I will be very clear. Joe Perez did nothing in his first match to make me think I could not beat him off the couch. I'm picking Seth.
Yeah. I just don't think he can live up to his brother's name. I'm going to go Seth.
Yeah, and if Dorian's on the same card, they have that curse going on that, siblings don't both win on the same card, and Dorian ain't losing, so
And Dorian's winning, yeah.
This Seth Cleek guy looks monstrous, though. Like,
Yeah.
heavyweight? He looks
I don't
big.
know.
Like, early.
So this match is at heavyweight.
Is it? They haven't
just said-
marked his light heavyweight.
Ryan, he
Okay,
looks
okay.
like you in
I
about
thought you
20
said
years'
heavyweight.
time.
So you're saying he looks older? I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Oh, yeah, he definitely looks older than you.
He's gonna come out and he's like 21 years old.
Well, who was that wrestler who looked about 50, but he said he was like 28 with the grey hair?
Daniel Ornelas.
Oh,
Daniel
There's
Ornelas.
no way he was how old he was saying he was.
yeah.
They said he was like, there was something like late 20s, and I looked. I mean, he looked 45, and he looks like he
Both
lives at a
those
public
guys, yeah.
library. I mean, it was like bad.
So what do we all got on this? We're all going Seth Cleek, I believe.
Yeah, I
Seth
think
Cleek.
so.
I will say though, I expect him to win by decision because I think Jaden hits quite hard, and Joe Perez should have beaten the count on the second round. And I don't think that most debutants will be as good as Jaden was. So I will say, I'm going to say Seth Cleek, and I'm quite confident that Joe eats all three.
Okay, I like that. This one I'm excited for personally because we didn't get to see Slap the first time around against Stunt. And I believe you'll have a very solid Slap. Hopefully the defense has gone from this to more this. Don't put it on a silver platter. But Hunter Hassanin is decent too. He's been here before.
I think Dante's getting folded up like a laptop
agree.
again.
You think?
Yeah.
He's just not got the neck for this sport. It's too giraffe. It's just too long. And no matter where you took it, it's going to be out.
I say you're not
Shins-
wrong. His neck is really long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not actually sure he can tuck his shin. Like I understand you said don't put it on a silver platter. I don't know where he's gonna put it. Like his neck is the silver platter that the chin stays on. So I'm pretty sure even though what he will try to do, I'll even predict what he's gonna try to do. He is going to try to do this. The ref will be like up, 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 and he will not be able to fight the ref. Like at the end, when he gets hit and when he gets folded up like a laptop, it will look like he did nothing new. Because there's no, like, you kind of need to have that turpin neck a little bit to be able to try to do something. He's got the giraffe neck too bad.
Isn't Dante going first in this one?
Dante's going first,
That's,
But
Which
then
is
again,
nice.
it's the unknown.
you look at Hunter. If you can pull off a fucking porn star tash like that, you're definitely a bit of a badass. So and I've seen him doing it. So I think
And
he got
Hunter's got a decent chin. I mean, he's never really been
He's
hurt
took some
too
big
bad, and
hits.
he's gone up against strong dudes.
Yeah.
So I've got Hunter 95.5, unless if Dante can get a one and done here, and he really is just like basically like black lightweight Vern. I mean, that's the only way. He needs to have the worst chin and the best hit ever.
Fair enough.
Agreed.
I'll be that's going Dante. That's more of a hope, I guess.
Is that
You're rooting for your
is that
wrestler
a
boy,
wrestler
we get it.
bias coming in there, right?
There's some that I don't quite like, but he was actually a really nice guy. We spent a lot of time together in Vegas. Really nice dude. I hope the best for him.
Yeah, I think
I'll
think
say
mo- I
I've
think most of
messaged
the
with
guys-
Dante a little bit.
Most of the guys are good dudes. It's just
I've messaged with Dante. He's a cool guy as well.
Yeah.
But I'm being realistic in my prediction. Packed
Yes.
up.
That's
We'll
the thing.
take
Like there's not a fighter out there I don't like. I've actually talked to some of the guys that talk shit about, and look, if you don't like the way, well, except Kid Lava can suck a dick.
I
But
think
the rest of them,
Feel bad, Carl. I think you don't like.
Do you like hammer hands?
Yeah.
do you know what? Here's one for you. Hammer actually hit me up there a few weeks ago, tried to talk some shit, and we had a bit of a back and forth. But at the end of it, I was like, it's all good. You know, we're so it's a bit of fun. For me, I don't ever take it too seriously, but don't ever come at me and expect you to get away lightly. But yeah, I'm just here to talk shit and give my opinions. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, cool. I'll meet you someday. We'll have a beer.
Don't go at an Irishman, or you're gonna get clapped back even harder.
Oh, fuck me, big time.
Same with Brits.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we got big
Oh,
boys.
this
I'm
is a
actually
good
excited.
match. This is a good match.
I'm excited,
Yeah.
This should
This
be
is just two
televised.
meatheads just whacking each other. Yeah.
and this is to the televised
No.
round or not?
No. This is the last of the early
Yeah.
prelims, but it's televised level. In
Yeah,
my
I
opinion.
agree. This is a banger.
Dive into the. Henry, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think all of them should be televised?
Yes. Now,
Thank-
I'm biased as fuck because I want to gamble on all of it. But taking my gambling self out of it, It should all be televised because I've never been at a Powerslap event. Now, of course, I'm a super fan. I love it all. But I've never been there like, man, that was way too long. I wish there was less slap fights on this thing.
Yeah.
8 was way too many. The show is not long. It's always action-packed. Whether it's low level or high level, it's all fun to watch. It's the home run derby of fighting. Every slap fight is fun to watch, except for the women.
So
because of that, we need as much slapping in the night as possible. I think this should be like maybe 12.
More knockouts happen.
But if you look
in the prelims,
when we looked back at Riyadh had more knockouts on the fucking non-recorded prelims than the actual fights themselves. So even if you're afraid they're gonna fuck up and do some bad shit shots, hey, it's fucking entertainment. You're watching people be slapped.
But I think that's a defensive side with lack of experience. I think less knockouts happen at higher ranks because you know how to defend or you've already got a chin. That's why I would think.
Yeah, but you got to learn something, right?
Yeah.
I'll share an interesting tidbit about that. So I remember I was watching college women's basketball at some family event. And I remember just thinking like, man, these women suck. But I was thinking, I was like, it's interesting. So when the skill level goes down in basketball, what happens? Would you think that the scoring goes up or down? Well, it actually goes down a lot. They score much less. Now, Powerslap is interesting. When the skill level goes up, should guys... the hit to chin ratio, what should be happening? Should guys be getting stronger and knocking each other out quicker? Or do the chins scale better? Like people's knowledge of the defense, does that scale better? And there's actually better defense as you get better. I believe that right now, the current level of the sport is people's strike is unoptimized. And because of that, the people who have a good knowledge of the defense are dominating. It is the people who can absorb shots that do the very best in the sport. But I believe in time, as more people learn the defense, and I think we're already kind of starting to get there, where I think there are a good group of guys that all know what they're supposed to be doing, and they know to tuck the chin, and they know to try to roll with it. Everyone knows you got to be doing something. You can't just sit there and go, hit me. We all know that doesn't work anitore. So because of that, I believe now as people are learning and getting better, the hits will start being more important, and having power it'll go back to being power. Having power is more important. So right now, the symbiosis of the sport is favoring going to decisions as people are learning their defense. But I think as the sport in the very, very long term, I'm talking in 5 years from now, people's slaps will be getting so fucking ridiculously strong that there will not be much defensive things you can do to stop them anymore. And as they start cracking down on flinching too, which I think will increase the knockout rate, in the long term, we're going to see super heavyweights hurting each other. We're going to see lightweights doing each other in one. The champions winning the coin toss by default will be a huge issue because some of these guys will get a strike that is so hard to defend that there's like nothing you can do.
Is that
but
the sport you want to watch?
Knowing the defense
coin
is
toss
important.
fight after coin toss fight after coin toss fight.
I hope it doesn't end like that, but this is what I believe the long-term future of Powerslap is. It will be guys who are just obscenely strong at slapping. I think that's the long term. But in the short term right now, I think we're getting the best fights we've ever watched because guys are learning the defense just in time to not have the offense to totally counter it. So we're getting nice, close, back and forth, awesome fights.
I agree. I would like to see them work on the stepping fouls a little fucking bit because you're seeing far too many where they go right off the ground and fucking
stepping for me is the worst one at the minute.
And the flinching as well, like the fucking flinching is so bad.
They seemed a lot better with the flinching last event. They seemed a lot better.
Last event, I loved how if you do a little move like this, that's a huge deal. Like they're starting to pick up on the fact that if you do this like 2 seconds before, that completely changes the strike because the difference of here versus here is this is a knockout and this is you don't even feel it because it's all about the hard part of the palm. So if a guy is moving just subtly like this at the end, foul, flinching, got to get hit again. Like you need to sit the fuck still is my opinion. There should be no moving at all. There should not be like, oh, well, he flinched, but it wasn't that bad. No, it's his Powerslap. You sit there, you fucking take it. You can do whatever you want with your neck or whatever, trembling, all that's fine. But none of this like, oh, he rolled with it a little bit. No, he rolled with it. You get hit again.
Yeah, I agree. But let's get back to this now. What we got, Cedric or Casey?
I'll go first. I'm as biased as it can possibly be because Casey's also a local California arm wrestler. He's my fucking boy. Of course, I'm riding with Casey.
I like Casey too, and that was going to be my pick. He's a tough guy. He proved it with the Tim Sylvia fight, fucking the last one we seen him in Powerslap, making his debut. He's a tough son of a bitch. I
He's
like
got
it.
an incredible chin, but
He does.
I don't know. This is going to be a
There's no
decision.
power.
I just don't know who's going to take the decision on it because I think it's going to be a decision fight.
Yeah, so do I.
I'd like Casey to win.
I would be shocked if Casey gets knocked out. I'd be really surprised.
I would be shocked.
If Casey gets knocked out, this Cedrice guy is like special.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think it'll go to decision. I think Casey will take it in decision, but I can't see it being a very exciting fight, to be quite honest.
I agree.
Yeah.
What do we
I
got?
think, like I said at the start, this is going to be two big meat hooks just whacking each other. And there'll be a bit of flinching, bit of stepping, and then it'll go to decision, and I think Casey takes it.
Okay, fair enough.
I think there's a good chance Cedrice will foul, and that'll be how Casey wins.
Didn't he foul twice?
Because Casey's real clean. Reddy was flinching a bit, but I believe one of them was called a club. But in my opinion, it was kind of not his fault. It was a little bit the flinch of the other guy.
Yeah,
but Cedrice's his aim was horrible, is the truth of it. He was just throwing haymakers out there, and one of the haymakers landed right on the money, and Reddy was snoozing.
Yeah. Plus, Casey's last opponent was a beast. There was no way he was losing that fight.
Yeah.
Lewis, are you with us all, or you going the opposite?
I'm going to go against the grain.
You're going to go again?
To be clear, gun to my head, I am picking Cedrice, but I'm never picking Cedrice because Casey's my boy, so I'm going with Casey. Official pick Casey, but I'm admitting I'm going to probably be wrong.
That's all right. We'll allow it.
All right.
All right. Now we're moving on to the main card. We got Manny Muniz versus Ryan Wallace.
We may just skip this one. This one's not going to take too long. This will just be straight money. Let's go.
Fun fact, Henry. Woke up 3 weeks ago to a contract to fight Manny Muniz at welterweight.
I was told this from Lewis, and because of that, I knew that this was the fight, because I was like Lewis was telling me, like, so Ryan just got sent a contract for Manny, and I was like, I mean, I think Manny's about to hit the deck for the first time here, but
biggest ever. I wouldn't be able to get to 170 if you cut my legs off.
If you get to punish a slap fight, we'll do that.
Be out there like peg leg, yeah.
I was saying, I don't think I've weighed 170 since I was 14 years old.
Now, I also think this match is actually at 185. I think they changed it. I know it says welterweight, but on the website it says middleweight. But yeah, so I personally think that Manny's going to win, but I will say, I always have to add something to it. I actually am not that sure. Because you got to understand, Ryan Wallace got TKO'd in both of his fights. He got knocked out, but it was a TKO. And I don't think his chin got too much damage from it. And I actually think Ryan Wallace hits like decently hard, and Manny hits like a woman. So I would be shocked if Manny really hurts Ryan that bad. And of course, Manny has a fucking incredible chin. I would be shocked if Ryan's hurting Manny. So I think it's 30-27 Manny, but it takes one foul, and now we're 28-28. Ryan Wallace maybe is leaning on the podium. He doesn't step back, and Manny steps back one of the rounds. All of a sudden, now we're 29-20. Like, it could get really close looking very quickly. Like, because it's going to go to a decision. I would bet $100,000 this is going the distance. And if it isn't, it's because Manny's knocking out Ryan. But I don't think Ryan actually has a bad chin. He went up against Isaiah and Soren Kamsa. And Manny does not hit 1/10 as hard as either of those dudes. So I think it's going to a decision. Manny will probably win, but this is not as one-sided as people think, only because Manny doesn't hit all that hard.
My gut, I'm going to go against it. My gut's telling me Manny by KO.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would be very impressed if Manny gets a knockout. Now, I will say I did a little bit of analysis for this. Manny hits a little harder than I gave him credit for. He does hit decently hard, but he don't hit that hard still. And I would see, I mean, maybe Ryan Wallace will take a knee or something and get back up, but I just don't. I would be very, very, very surprised if this ends in a knockout. And that's with me. In the past, I've always had a bias for expecting fights to end quicker than they are. So now I'm maybe overcorrecting, but I'd be very surprised if Manny knocks him out. I just don't see a way it's going to happen. I think Manny decision, it'll be a lame match.
What do you got, Lewis?
Oh, I still think it's going to be Manny, but I know Ryan is hungry for this one. But I know he's been out for a while. He's been putting that work in. I just can't see him hurting Manny.
I can't either. Manny's chin is truly the deciding factor for me.
And chin is king at the minute in this sport. So I'm going to have to give it to Manny.
Yeah, and I'll say right now, if Manny takes 2 steps back out of the box, I would be shocked. Like, that would be more than I would expect on Manny's side. It's just, to me, the only intrigue in this match is how much can Manny hurt Ryan? Because I would be very surprised if Ryan does just about anything to Manny. But then again, he went up against 2 fucking iron chin ass dudes. So, like, I don't know, man. Don't sleep on Ryan. All I'm going to say is Manny's going to be like 1.2 times multiplier, and I ain't touching that shit.
No,
with
I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan causes an upset.
Like, because he might lose.
Ryan could cause an upset.
Yeah, he definitely might lose this.
But
he easily could.
But yeah, and honestly, Ryan Wallace is horrible. But this is like the only match he could win. This is like a good. If I were to set up a match for Ryan Wallace to beat like a decent slap fighter, it would be this one, because if he goes up against a guy with like medium power, I think he's gonna get hurt. But Manny don't got medium power, in my opinion.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I think Manny. We'll give it Manny.
Yeah.
This one, Luke Simmons back again. 2 losses in a row. Last one might have been the most brutal.
Dude, I don't even class the last one as a fucking bad loss. He lost against a fucking machine.
Oh,
you know,
mean
And he survived the one too, which
there
was
is
not on my bingo
nobody
card.
in that division out. No one else in that division that's going to take him out. I'm calling it now. He will be a 2-weight division champion, guaranteed.
I agree. Peter's a
Yeah,
fucking.
we're all very high on Peter, which makes us actually think. I think Luke outperformed all of our expectations, and he looked like me out there.
Luke is going to win this one, without a doubt.
You think Luke wins this one? How
Definitely.
did Jaden was on the pre-recorded one for the last event, correct?
Yeah.
How
He
did
went
he
up
do?
against Joe
That's just-
Perez. He ate the first one, but it was like a weak slap. He went back. He stumbled him pretty bad. Ate the second. It was a pretty weak slap, and then he set him down. And then Joe beat the count. Like, I mean, he looked fine, but they stopped it. But he, like, I mean, he got set on his ass pretty bad.
He was able to stand
Okay.
up, and then he took like an extra step after they told him to stand still, and they just called it. But there's no way Luke
Yeah,
Simmons
it was a
wins
pretty
this.
bad stoppage.
He's the one.
I would not be so confident in Luke, though. I think Jaden might win. I personally am picking Jaden, but like 51%. Like, I really don't know who's winning this
Like you in your last one, I'd bet 100,000 on Luke to win this one.
one. I am switching my pick. Let's go.
I
Luke
think
Simons.
Luke slapping first as well. That's huge in this one.
Yeah, Luke. He's
Yeah.
got a fucking great swing, dude. Luke has it.
So is the Jaden the one that went against Joe Perez last time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm going to go against it. I got nothing against Luke, but I think Jaden's going to win.
Okay, I'm going back to Jaden. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm going with Jaden. But like, it's possible Luke just does him in one. I look like a total idiot, but I'm going with Jaden.
I just think
Who
Luke
did win the
Luke
top?
hits a lot harder than Joe Perez, and
Luke won.
Big fun.
Jaden didn't eat it too comfortably.
No.
Oh no, he ate it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
he didn't
Who
budge
won?
at all.
Us for this.
He couldn't. Also, I noticed there was a lot of swelling on his face, even though the slap, like, it sounded like nothing, but like his face was like swelled the fuck up. So maybe, like, I don't know, maybe Joe hit him harder than I gave him credit for. But even if a guy is not that strong, he hit him right on the money twice in a row, and he did not react to it at all. So I'm going to give Jaden a little more credit than we might have been giving him before. I think Jaden's got a decent chin, and I don't like picking a guy that's coming off 2 knockouts. It's just, I honestly think, I mean, we could talk about this off camera, but I know why Luke ate the first one. He should not have eaten a single shot. I believe Jaden will maybe potentially knock out Luke in the first, but I do think Jaden's going to win.
Cool.
I'm with Jake too.
I'm going with
Carl Lewis.
I'm going with
for
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, I'm going Luke all day.
We will move on. Oh fuck. Bryce Jones versus Eddard.
Bryce, by
last
DQ,
week.
quit out round 1.
What was
Yeah.
that?
DQ quit out. He's gonna hurt his hand, but then Edward flinched, so he wins like that. Something like that.
Wow, that's a really fucking crazy pick.
Bryce is gonna say he got clubbed regardless.
Oh, 100%.
Even if he doesn't get hit.
over under 5.5 Instagram posts whining about this match from Bryce.
Yeah.
Here's what gets me. I went against him. He clubbed the fuck out of me. Like, he was the deepest club I've ever fucking seen. And then he's all over the internet whining about a club. When, buddy, you're the one that fucking clubbed, and every slap you've ever thrown in your career has been a club.
at the very worst, you guys each clubbed each other once, and you ate his club like it was nothing, and he got sat down and quit. So, like, at the very minimum, he should say, well, it wasn't the cleanest match, but I lost. That should be his worst takeaway. But the fact that he believes, like, he in some way got cheated that match is just crazy to me.
He didn't know what planet he was.
You know what? Shit, like, the thing is, shit happens. If you get clubbed and you lose, just fucking suck it up and take it. There's people out there that do nothing but complain. Like, go and do it again and come back better.
Why the fuck are you crying? What if it's not for a title? Why are you crying?
He quit on his feet. He quit on his feet. Yeah. That's all I need to hear.
Butcher went out of his way to make it look like he was okay when he clearly was not fucking okay.
Yeah.
And he quit when he had the slap next.
I also don't know how they didn't stop that match. I mean, he looked like a fucking street walk. He was like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know how that gets, especially, like, I'm gonna be honest, whenever a guy's slap looks pathetic, they gotta stop the match a little quicker. Like, he was not about to knock you out on his next slap. Let's be real here. No, and you are about to literally hospitalize him on your next one. So just stop the thing. Like, just, no one's like on the edge of their seat like, oh man, what a shit stoppage. He was about to win. Like, no.
Not even close.
So we're all going with Edward, even though we've never seen this guy do anything ever, and he's going second. We're still picking him because Bryce is that lame. Is that what we're doing? I will say, you guys aren't going to like to hear this. There is a non-zero chance Bryce one and done's this dude. Maybe he has the worst shin ever, but of course I'm not picking that. Let's go Edward.
I agree.
If Bryce one and done's him, I pray to God put Bryce and Lewis for Lewis to hold down the number 10 spot in the rankings.
I will not. My name next to that man's name is an insult. I'll be sick.
No, you need either Buchin or the fucking Iron Seek.
I want anyone.
If
Bryce
wins, if Bryce Jones loses, we need to let him go.
In my opinion, I like him being the punching bag for the new, like, foreigner dudes. I think they should just call him up every now and again. We've got, like, they should have had Bryce and Buchin in there. Like, if we're going to have some fucking freakish Japan dude, why the fuck are we getting Carl in there? I like Carl. I don't like Bryce. Feed Bryce to all of the new guys. Anytime, like, if we get Francis Ngannou, Bryce Jones, first fight of the night, and it's just, he'll fucking fold over like a laptop every single time, and Bryce will do it. He'll make us $5,000 and he'll be happy. So I say we just bring in Bryce every time.
Yep.
Well, I like that. Now, this one has had a change as well, correct?
Yes. My inside sources tell me it's Hammer Hands, but I'm not sure if it's true. But Powerslap matchmakers are that dumb that it might be Hammer Hands. So I'm going to go with that.
It's supposed to be Brian's Hammer Hands.
Uh-huh. And I think Brian's probably going to do him in one, but I'm not sure if he'll even get to slap if he goes second, right? So I don't know who's going where, but I don't know. That fucking Hammer Hands guy I actually think is, like, strong as fuck, but I don't know. I feel stupid ever picking against Brian right now, so I'm picking Brian.
Hammer Hands did rock his opponent the last time, who is now going for a fucking title shot on his second fight.
But Hayden was defenseless. He was just stood there with free money.
So I spoke with Hayden. He said he wanted to see if he had a chin, so he deliberately stuck his chin all the way out.
Of course,
he just wanted to see if he could do it. If you watch the match, he did it. I mean, he literally went like this and just said,
in that case, that's what I did.
It's easy to say after the fact. At least Manu said it before the fight, and he did it.
Yeah. If you're going to call it before and put a fucking statement out and tell people you're going to do it and see what it's like then. But no, that's like me saying,
he definitely did do it.
Right here, he's not winning that title. Let's be fucking serious here.
I don't think
we'll get to my pick later.
No, but in this one, Hammer Hands, I think Hammer Hands, I'm not sure what he does, but from what I've kind of seen on his stories, he definitely uses his hands a lot. And if I'm wrong, he may correct me, but he looks like he's a stonemason or a bricklayer or something like that. So he's got some fucking shovels.
Yeah, no, he's definitely got heavy hands. Hammer Hands is definitely a nickname for a reason. That slab was beautiful.
However,
did hit him, it was still beautiful.
What's his name? Is it Scrambler? Is it Scambler? Like, I've seen it so many different times, but I still don't know what it is.
I'm sure it's Scambler.
Right, it's definitely Scambler.
Cool. I just got the picture for you. So you can see here, he stuck it out pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, if you're eating a shot from a guy who he had the highest lightweight combine score ever on the slap machine, and he stuck his chin out and ate that. So, like, Hayden is definitely got a fucking solid ass chin, and I definitely think that that's a bit of an indictment on
a bit
Hammerhand's.
loosely. Sent him about fucking 6 steps back, and he was a bit like, "Whoa, that's not an eat," in my opinion.
Yeah, but to be fair, if you do this against a guy that strong, I would expect you to get knocked out. And especially at lightweight, which is a category that I think there's only been one ever decision in the whole lightweight history. So, yeah, or actually I think there's two, but the Frank matches don't count.
Eating is a bit loose.
Yeah, but based on how he took it, had he tucked his chin, he would not have budged.
So is it unanimous Brian Scambler?
I think so.
It's just more so because, dude, this guy's been training for a long time to fucking perfect that swing. He has it down.
But
there's no way he's
it's
losing.
just that unknown factor. We haven't seen his chin.
Yeah, and there's a chance he goes second and he just gets packed up in one. But I don't. That would be the only way I see him losing. I would be shocked if you tell me Brian Scambler gets to slap and he doesn't knock out Glenn Hunter.
Brian's he works with Pono. He's going to know some defensive stuff.
Yeah, I agree. All right, unanimous Brian. Now we got AJ versus Esteban.
This is Henry's favorite fight of the night.
I thought that there was going to be no easy money on this card, and then AJ's phone rang. Let's fucking go, Esteban Saavedra. He's going second, and I still know he's going to win. I will literally. Let me think about this. If AJ survives 3 slaps, I'll dye my hair bright green. It's not happening.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's like
you heard it here first, folks.
Okay, actually, I take that back only because my girlfriend told me to stop betting shit. No. My girl, because I said the same thing with Lewis and James. I said if Lewis doesn't knock him out, I'll shave my head on here. And I was sweating bullets in a fucking hotel room in Zurich, Switzerland.
No,
I do not need to be living a life like this anymore.
Don't dye your hair green. You should get some braids.
No. My girlfriend will literally kill me.
You've got the long ass hair. You should braid your hair and say you were wrong.
It's not that long. It looks longer than it is. It's also getting cut pretty fucking soon, so. But maybe I'll do the braids. But anyway, AJ is getting totally fucking spanked. I love that every now and again I get free money, and this is one of these ones.
I agree.
Unless if AJ does them in one, which if that happens, I'm on suicide watch.
Yeah,
I agree. Has this though? He proved a good chin against Mirza. Mirza might not have the best chin, but he is a strong lad. Whether it showed in that first showing, but he's got.
In my opinion, I think Mirza, if you just listen to the slaps, he was hitting like fucking hard. I just think when a guy has a really good chin, your slap looks weak. Like Pono and Dorian. If you watch that match, Pono looks pathetically weak. But we know Pono is not pathetically weak. There's no way. It's just when you've got a crazy chin like that, it makes the other guy look not that good. So I think that's what Saavedra did is his chin was so solid that by comparison, Mirza did not look as good.
Yeah,
what about Esteban?
I've got Esteban.
Yeah.
I think AJ's had his time. Been and done.
Easy money on Henry's watch there.
Yes, sir. And what's so great, too, the betting line might have him as an underdog. Because these guys that bet, they don't seem to realize that chins get worse.
They do.
When a guy gets knocked out 5 times in a row, you kind of need to think he's going to get knocked out a 6th time. But for some reason, people just think like AJ is frozen in time from the guy that went to the decision with Wolverine. Like that AJ is the guy that steps on the stage every time. But that's not what happened. Like between then, he got knocked out 3 times in a row by progressively weaker opponents. So yeah, AJ is totally chin as dust. If I was me against AJ, I would be certain I would beat him. That's how bad the chin is.
There's a saying that wrestlers use, and it's punched your tickets in your bump card. So you've taken too many falls. Like think Jeff Hardy shit. I know you've never watched, but jumping off ladders, laying on your back type shit. You've punched your bump card. You eventually just start fucking hurting yourself every time. It's no different than a chin. You've punched your fucking chin card. You've now knocked the sense right out of you. Like you've got nothing going.
And I've done a lot of data analysis on this to know exactly when this happens. And I can say from TKOs, typically guys can come back from TKOs. it is the snoozing specifically that causes the issue, and it is specifically 2 snoozes. 2 snoozes is the moment where after that, the guy comes back and he's never the same. So AJ snoozed the first time against Russell, woke up and he found out that he still retained his world title. And then after that, went up against Wolverine. He looked okay against Wolverine. He was stumbling, but, you know, that's Wolverine. And not a lot of guys getting shots from Wolverine. He looked great. I mean, that's just the truth of it. Then he slept against Terp. That was the pivotal moment, that sleep against Terp. Because after that match, then he drops down to 85. He gets knocked out by Azael Rodriguez. And then after that, comes back and he gets done in 1 by stun. So now it's like, now he's 4 knockouts in. So
come on,
no.
Give some respect to Azael. That's my boy. I like Azael.
I like Azael too. I will say his power can be iffy at times.
We can all be like that, though.
Yeah.
I hope Esteban Saavedra is not like that.
This next one. Yeah, not you, Lewis, not you.
Do I have to post the video of you and you and the medic?
Me Black. Who we got?
This is
I'll let someone else go.
Blackburn's all day. You know, he's coming back from that defeat.
I don't know, man.
He's going to be hungry.
We seen Provost when we were out there, man, and I don't know. He gives me creepy vibes.
I like Provost. I just think he was locked in, if you will. He was zoned in.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Provost is a total weirdo. He posts like he's a Mormon.
Yeah, like that as well. But he also looks like he's Chechen as well, with that crazy beard and no mustache look. I don't know.
That's just some religious vibe I think he's got. I still think Blackburn takes this fight.
Provost gives me it's like he's Amish, and like he left at like 30 or something to start doing slap fighting.
I'm BJJ.
But it's just like every time he's on an interview, I'm just like, this guy is weird. I hope this guy never becomes a champ. It would be so lame if this guy was the champion. But luckily, Blackburn's stopping him in his tracks.
Yeah,
he ain't beating Anthony. No way.
No chance.
He's beating.
No. Anthony's our boy here on the podcast, so I would never bet against him.
I'll also share some theory crafting behind why I think Anthony is actually going to look really dominant in this fight. So if you think about it, Provost objectively looked strong against Azael. He did quite good. But Azael has the worst defense in Powerslap history. All he has is just the fucking Mexican chin. Because all he does out there, he just bites down and he just lets his head go all over the place. Anthony, I've seen him training his neck like going forward. I believe that Provost will look very bad against a guy with high neck force because he slaps in like a thudding manner instead of like coming from underneath to create that rotation. So because of that, because he's trying to basically do this palm strikey club thing and Anthony is like tensing down and forward, I literally think it's just going to be like this. And like Anthony will be like a little stunned, but he'll be all right. Even though I don't actually think Anthony's chin is better than Azael, I believe Anthony is built in a manner to handle Provost very well, versus Azael is like, Provost struck Azael perfect. When a guy is not tensing his neck, you need to generate upward torque to create this. And he did everything spot on like he should, and Azael still ate him. Azael missed all 3 of his slaps, and Grandpa Provost still got set down. So I'm pretty sure Blackburn is going to like totally smoke him, like badly.
Yeah.
I agree. I have nothing but respect for Blackburn. That guy has taught me everything. Him, Robert, and Butcher have taught me everything from the get-go.
Yeah.
Great coaches, all of them, in my mind. Robert might be a little quiet at times, but they all have information that can help you. And Blackburn is hands down the one that has helped me the most. I talk to him on a regular basis when I can.
That's good.
Any question he answers right away. So,
yeah, he was hurt when he lost that one, the last one when we were with him, and yeah, I think he's coming back for some fucking angry vengeance.
I agree. This is going to be a new Blackburn in my mind.
Yeah.
Coming back with vengeance, and he's going to end it and to try and get that title back, and that will be an interesting fight if he gets back up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Which then brings us to which I believe, and I think all of us, the fight on the card.
This is the card.
Yeah.
This is probably 80% of the like hardcore fans' interest in the card. We just want to see Nate and Dorian go at it. If Nate and Dorian were to fall off the card, you don't need to tune in.
Yeah, it's not nearly as exciting.
No.
But this one, Bernard's fucking power that he has, and then Dorian's unhuman chin.
Yeah, but to be fair, Nate's been fucking smart. Have you seen the size of Nate lately?
Oh yeah,
That's a big dude.
he is a big dude. And
Yeah.
Dorian, yes, Dorian trains, but like looking at Dorian, he just looks like he rolled off the couch and he's ready to go fight someone.
But
I
I'm
love
not
it.
sure that isn't what happened. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, that. It's like you said, that fucking you cannot take away that chin. I like
No.
as much as I like Nate, and I really do. I just don't
Yeah.
see him taking Dorian's chin at all.
Yeah, like we said this before. I think Dorian holds that number one position, and it's not being taken. Like,
Yeah,
it's going to be someone fights other people to get the number one, and Dorian just gets moved down. I don't think it's Dorian loses to get bumped down.
And it's crazy to me that Dorian has been in, this is now his third time in a row where he has faced someone where if he were to lose to this person, they would be able to get a title shot, but he isn't himself getting a title shot.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the moment where we riot if it's not Dorian and Bell too after this. This is it.
Sure.
If he beats Nate, I don't know what explanation. Now, I'm fine if DeBell's next fight isn't Dorian.
Yeah.
I am not okay if Dorian's next fight is not DeBell. If Bell wants to, because the truth of it is, I like seeing Bell active. I just like watching greatness. He's incredible.
Yeah.
I am fine with throwing guys that are, 4, 5, 8. Like, if we want to just kind of start cycling people through and just have DeBell face everybody and crack everybody's chin, that's cool with me. But in my opinion, Dorian earns it if he wants it, and he clearly wants it, so he should 100% get his rematch. And then if you want to give Bell Zakir or something, or you want to do Zakir first in Saudi Arabia, whatever the timing, all that's fine. But if Dorian wants a title shot and he beats Nate Bernard, enough is enough. Give him a title shot.
Dude, I don't see Zakir beating. I don't see Zakir getting up there and beating the Bell. I'm sorry. I like Zakir, the nice guy, but it's not happening. I would much rather see the likes of Lewis get a fucking crazy shot like Hayden. And just jump above all the rankings and get a shot out of nowhere.
Smoking some of that James Seekman crack.
Thing is, heavyweight is too stacked to give Lewis a title shot right now.
No, but
he needs like 8 more.
I get that. What I'm saying is, I would much rather watch Lewis jump above everyone than watch Zakir get a shot because I don't see it happening.
I mean, the thing is, Lewis does not have a lure to him of like, like Stunt Marshall as an example. He has this like mysterious allure, like no one can survive his slap, even though I think it's kind of bullshit. It's true. At least he has some allure. Lewis doesn't have that allure quite yet, but if he gets like 2 matches where I think he's going to win the way I think he's going to win, I think people will be calling for Lewis and Bell. Because the truth of it is, heavyweight, as much as it's stacked, it's open. Because everyone is like really good, but no one's like there's Bell, everyone's here, and then there's like Dorian. We kind of need someone to set themselves apart from here. I think Magna's done it. I think Magna I think he's facing Aaron Turner. He's going to smoke Aaron Turner easily. After that, I think Magna deserves a shot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I've read recently that Bell only wants 2 more fights. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves us with picking and choosing very carefully. We want the best
who those 2 are
to see. And I do agree, Magna should be one. I want to see that.
I do.
I would love to just see Johnny shock the world again if possible, but it's Bell. Like, that's the best heavyweight we've seen. I don't know if it'll happen. But it's an interesting one, and we also need Dorian to get his fucking shot.
I think Dorian is the only one.
Dorian has to be one of the 2. No questions. You can argue about the second guy. It has to be Dorian again. And I'm not sure who wins that fight. I literally cannot with confidence tell you either of them because Dorian has such a X Factor weirdo thing to him where, let's say DeBell got 20% stronger. Would fucking Dorian eat them all again? I mean, he might. But at the same time, he might have been right here that last time and we don't know. So I'd love to see that again. The other thing, too, is... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Never mind. I had a great point I was going to make. I was thinking about it. Yeah. I had such a crafty point, and now I can't even think about it.
I will say this. If Bernard wins, I'm happy for Bernard. He's a great guy, a beast of a dude. I'm happy. But I just don't see Dorian's chin not holding up.
Okay, I just remembered my point. I believe we'll get DeBell for more than 2 fights. I think he's jockeying for a better contract because
Fair.
the truth of it is, if you're in his position, Powerslap would be ashamed of themselves if DeBell moves to boxing and we see some pathetic title fight between 2 guys that couldn't fucking lace up their boots next to DeBell. The heavyweight crown is a joke until someone beats DeBell. So the truth of it is I think DeBell understands that. So he is trying to create some leverage of, oh, I might go to boxing. I'll tell you right now, you throw 10-10 on his contract, he will be right back to Powerslap. He's not going to fucking make 5-5 on some boxing promotion and being on the fucking undercard. That's not happening. So I would be very surprised if Bell actually leaves Powerslap making all this money to make peanuts over in boxing. And I could see maybe he does that. He loses 1 fight and he goes, okay, I'm going back to that Powerslap thing.
Does he have boxing experience?
He does. He's been training for a while, but the truth of it is he's 1/100th the boxer he is the Powerslap fighter.
I
That's
get
just
that.
the reality of it.
But he's training for a while. But has he had any boxing bouts or?
I think he's had some fights actually, and same with Dorian. Someone actually
Dorian,
suggested that they do Dorian and Bell in boxing, which I would totally fucking watch that.
Street beefs. That would be iconic.
We got to remember
that would be incredible.
Bell is very young.
Yeah.
He's very
He's
fucking
got
young.
such a career ahead of him, yeah.
Like, if he chose to stay in Powerslap, he could be here for another fucking 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's crazy. I'm older than he was when the show was started. Oh, sorry about that. I think there was a bit of a delay. I might have interrupted you, but I was saying I was older than he was. I'm older right now than he was when Powerslap started.
Yeah.
Which, to think of myself as the unbeatable heavyweight champion in Powerslap, I do not feel like I'm there in life right now. So DeBell is fucking incredible. He's like a world champion of a sport. And there was this thing, he was doing his homework for his law degree the night he was going to fight Wolverine.
Yeah.
What a fucking badass. So the guy can do anything as far as I'm concerned, but I hope he stays in Powerslap.
I don't see him staying in Powerslap if he truly does want to be a lawyer. He's gone.
Yeah.
We need to get the best possible fights for DeBell while we can, and Dorian is hands down one of them.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Down to the main event. We got Robert Trujillo and Hayden Johnson. 1 fight, and the guy gets a fucking title shot.
That goes to show how short lightweight is.
I think Hayden might do it.
That shows you how boring, not necessarily boring, but how deep.
Yeah.
It's not.
Anthony DeFrank is 4, and he went to a draw against an Indian who can't count to 3. It is the worst division ever, lightweight. They need to scrap the whole thing. Everyone go to 170.
I've been saying this instead of the combines. They're focusing, it seems, more on heavyweights and shit like that.
Yes.
Stop. Focus on women and lightweights only. We need more women, whether you guys like it or not. There's women in the sport. We need more of the pool there because there's only 5. You know what I mean? That are of any interest to watch.
And the thing is, heavyweight, there's 25 great heavyweights. And there's 3 good lightweights. So it's and then every new combine, it's oh, here's these two heavyweights. Here's these 2 heavyweights. Oh, we're bringing in these guys. It's just enough. If the only reason why lightweight sucks is because you guys make it suck. You guys don't bring in new guys, so there's no new guys.
It's the flyweight of the UFC. No, there's not many talents in the pool. Whereas if we truly focus on a combine of just lightweight and even welterweight, shit would skyrocket. That division would become great.
And the big difference between the UFC and Powerslap is that the Powerslap higher-ups, they have the faucet. They can turn on whatever they want. They can literally snap their fingers. Sin Bodhi can get 20 small women in there to fill out this division. He can snap his fingers and get a combine, everybody 170 and under. He is choosing to not do that. That's just the objective truth of it. So I don't get it, but so Hayden Johnson for the title. I'm going to be honest. I will be potentially on a call with Hayden later today, giving him some tips and whatnot. I think this kid is fucking special as it gets. Now, does that mean he's going to beat Robert Trujillo? I don't know. But genuinely, gun to my head right now, if me and Hayden talk and I get him in line with everything he should be doing on the defensive side, I think Hayden's going to win. And I'm willing to sound crazy on this. I have never predicted a main event that wasn't super heavyweight wrong. This would be my first ever one getting one wrong since Powerslap 6. This would be the first time I've ever gotten one wrong besides the heavyweights or super heavyweights.
I
But
think
I think Hayden's going to win. And I know I sound delusional, but we'll see.
I think what it is you got to think more so about the experience as well. He's on the big stage, all the big lights, full stadium. Like, second fight, he's got a title shot. You know, Trujillo's been there many times. I would be fucking shocked. I would eat my words if Hayden wins this, but Trujillo, I think, he just has the experience, and I don't think he beat the experience in this shot.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll say for sure, there's no way he's getting done in one, and there's no way the fight isn't competitive. I would be shocked if like this looks pathetic. I'm confident when I say Hayden will get to slap. Hayden's slap will hurt Trujillo, or at least like stun him a little bit, maybe a couple steps back. A lot of people don't know this. Trujillo has lost before. He lost on the unaired event. It was at 170 against a guy, I want to say Andy Barrera. He won 29-28. I've spoken with him personally, so I know exactly how that fight went. Andy said he missed his first slap, and then his second and third slap, he was right on the money, and Trujillo was stumbling around quite a bit. So Trujillo is not some like untouchable guy.
No.
And I also, if you look at his whole career, frankly, he's been going up against complete bums. Like, everybody he faces sucks until he went up against Dakota, who, I'm going to be honest, Dakota did get sat down by a guy who goes to video game conventions, but I will give Dakota some credit. I do think the guy's pretty good, but I'm a little skeptical on Dakota's level. Not like, I don't think he's the second coming of Christ like some people think. People seem to think it's like lightweight, Dakota, Trujillo. And I think it's like lightweight, Dakota, Trujillo. So I think Dakota's kind of in line with the rest of these guys. And I think Hayden right now would spank Dakota. I would be confident when I say that. So
Say this, we got a guy that I would have rather have seen Hayden take on, and it's the little Kazakh kid. I would have much rather see that. You guys
if you could beat that kid, you deserve the shot. But until then, like you're just going to be cannon fodder, and that's all you are here. I think.
I think
cannon fodder.
I think the visa issue is why we're getting Hayden and Robert.
Oh,
yeah.
Because if not, that would have been a perfect match. Hayden looked good. Kazakh kid looked good.
Totally.
That's a perfect.
And the truth of it is, they want to keep Trujillo active. No one's clamoring for Dakota McGregor 3. So I think they're just like, okay, I mean, this guy's got some hype. He's got a little bit of something. He had a great debut. Looked awesome. You want to do this? Sure. But the truth of it is, I think a lot of people are turning down Trujillo. As much as people think that, lightweight isn't built out, there are guys who can face Trujillo right now.
Yeah.
And I think they all get the call and they go, I don't want to face that guy. So
I believe
Hayden has the fucking heart of a lion to even say yes to this under these circumstances. He didn't have to say yes. And none of us would hold it against him if he said, I want a few more. That would be sensible.
Didn't he also make the move to Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's moving to Vegas shortly after this, win or lose.
Yeah. That's fucking commitment right there.
So, yeah, I think this Hayden dude is something special. I'll say right now, even if he loses this one, he'll look great out there. He'll put on a competitive fight, and he will be very good. Like, I've seen people saying, like, everyone's calling out Hayden after this win. You guys don't want none of this shit. All these lightweights that are, like, average, like, I'm not going to say names, but some of you guys that are maybe 0-2 and think you're a lot better than you are, do not call out Hayden Johnson. Like, you don't want to mess with this dude.
Here's the thing. Hayden goes out there, win or lose, he looks amazing.
Yes.
He's taking the fight. It does not hurt his career if he loses to Rob.
Like, it does if he gets fucking KO'd in one round, though.
That still shouldn't look bad. He went against the fucking best of the lightweight division right now, right? Like,
a lot of guys would get. I'll also say a lot of people are saying Trujillo's going to win in one. I will say right now, I'll leave the call. If anyone can tell me who Trujillo knocked out in one slap, he's done it before.
I can't tell you that, man.
His name was Anthony Green, and he got knocked out at literally snoozing against Drew Scott in 2. So the guy had the worst shin ever. He went up against Dallas Mahon, who got slept in 1, and he slept him in 2.
Is Drew Scott the one who looks like a lesbian?
He's the he's the kind of gay black guy, and that guy's 40, and he ate a Trujillo slap.
Kind of gay black guy.
Well, he paints his nails and stuff. I mean, Anyway, but so that guy got slept in 2. Dallas Mahon, who got slept in 1 by someone else, got slept in 2 by Trujillo. Trujillo ain't ever done somebody in 1 slap,
No.
Yeah.
after Dakota
What?
got sat down by the video game convention visitor, Trujillo went to a decision with him. I mean, let's not act like Trujillo is like some unstoppable force. Like, oh my God, Trujillo. So people who are saying like he's gonna do him in one and like Hayden's gonna like gonna take a nap in like what fights have you been watching? That's not the Trujillo I've seen. So I'm telling you right now, Hayden's eaten at least 2. I'd be very, very, very impressed with Trujillo if Trujillo does him within the first 2 rounds.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I like. That's fair, but yeah, Hayden's gonna look good regardless. He could get knocked out in one, which I don't think is gonna happen. He could, but it still looks good. He took the fight after one fight in Powerslap, and he's going against the champion.
You can't blame him. If anyone got, if you had a fucking brain, you're going to take the fight if you get offered for a belt.
Exactly.
You're stupid.
Yeah,
we've talked about that before. If you're not in this to fight the champion, why the fuck are you here?
Exactly.
If I got a call tomorrow to go fight DeBell on Friday, am I going to win? Probably fucking not. But I'm not on the off chance I do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The other thing too is people don't realize. I believe me and Lou were talking about this earlier. I think you can become a world champion in your garage in the sport. I don't actually think you need to compete to become the world champion. If you're really fucking putting in the work, like you can't believe, head down, and you got a chin, and you're actually thinking through the defense, you got a smart defense, whatever. The example I gave him is like, if me and Lewis coached Tom Aspinall for 6 months, I'd pick him to beat DeBell. I know it sounds crazy, but as long as he's got a solid chin, which, I mean, the motherfucker's the heavyweight champion of the world, he probably does. I feel like he would beat DeBell if he had hands-on coaching, if he trained Powerslap like it was like waking up in the morning, it's all he cared about. And Hayden Johnson is that guy. Like he set the neck force world record of anybody as a lightweight. Fucking put his one opponent that he's ever gotten to sleep in one, something Robert Trujillo has not done in his entire career, put a guy to sleep in one slap. I don't really see any reason why we need why Hayden Johnson can't win. It's just we don't know. But it's possible Hayden is much better than Trujillo. Of course, unlikely, but it's possible. We don't really know where Hayden's at. He couldn't have looked any better in his first fight. Stuck out his chin against the strongest lightweight that's ever been recorded hitting the bag, which we don't know how valuable that is, but what the fuck else can we do? It's debutants, right? It's a decent indicator. He ate that shit on the chin, took a few steps back with his chin stuck out. Now he's going to have proper defense. Pono's working with him. I'm working with him. I think Hayden's going to win. And I think he's definitely going to shock people with how competitive it looks.
I like it. I'm excited for that. You made it exciting now.
I think
I just
Hayden,
spilled soda all over myself.
Hayden round 2 knockout.
You going Hayden too?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'm not that confident. I'm thinking Hayden later round or a decision. Maybe
I'm confident in Hayden.
I'll say also this idea that like Trujillo's unhurtable. Jules Scott, the kind of gay black guy, had him stumbling around a little bit, and Jules Scott is not like that strong either. If you see him, he was like stumbling around a bit, and everyone else Trujillo's faced has a combined like 0 knockouts pretty much. I don't think he's ever faced a guy that's also a short guy because Dakota's too tall to really get underneath Trujillo's chin. So Dakota was slapping like this the whole time versus Hayden will be able to come from underneath. I don't know. I think he's going to shock some people.
I'm intrigued. I can't wait for this.
This is sport filled with upsets. There's never, ever, ever a guarantee.
No.
The maximum you can get is a 99, but there's never 100% in this sport.
I personally believe the only guarantee is Dorian's not sleeping.
I mean, even then, man, Nate's strong. Maybe he got a lot stronger between the two.
I'm taking Nate in that fight.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we proper did predictions. We kind of.
I don't think.
I think, but I see it going 2 ways. I think if Nate works on his defense, he's going to win. He's going to win by decision. If he's not got that defense, Dorian might put him out.
So you officially going Nate?
Yeah. Well, that's no
I'm
hate.
going with Dorian, but not
Dorian.
confident.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
not
he's
going
on.
Dorian.
Like I know for a fact Nate is way stronger than Dorian, but I also know Dorian has a way stronger chin than Nate.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect chin versus power fight, right?
I
It's
think
like
the only way,
against the freak.
The only way Dorian loses this is by decision.
That's
totally.
what I think. Nate by decision.
But I still don't see Dorian losing.
And at this point, I also think that there is an advantage that the future Dorian opponents get, and it's that we all know we won't knock out Dorian. So because of that, you're going in thinking, I need to win this decision. I can't be taking steps back when I get hit. I need to keep it clean. I can't foul.
Yeah.
Like, there are advantages that Nate has that Dorian's previous opponents haven't had. So I think there is a non-zero chance that Dorian can't hurt Nate and Nate can't hurt Dorian. If this scenario occurs, Nate slaps will look way better. But I also think something that people haven't really discussed about, Nate has to shave that beard, and I don't think that's good for him. This can be the first time his chin's actually out there, and a lot of times I see guys miss. Aaron Turner, first slap is on the button, then he miss. So because of that, now that Nate's chin is actually going to be out there, I'm not worried about Dorian's chin being out there. That guy's fucking past the test.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about Nate's chin being out there. I've seen this guy get folded up by guys who are not as strong as Dorian. So I actually think that's a big needle mover for me, and it makes me more confident in Dorian. But I still think even if Dorian wins, it's probably a decision because I'm pretty consistently underwhelmed with his power, but the guy's got a fucking chin like you can't believe. So it's still hard to win even with the iffy power.
The man who knocks Dorian out, that's worth more than the belt because that is a fucking accomplishment.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Even the champ couldn't do it. Like if you knock Dorian out, you're up there.
Well, I mean, if you knock Dorian out, you're going to become the champion. I mean, to be fair. I mean, if you're able to do that to Dorian, I don't think DeBell's liking his chances.
Well, lads, that's another fucking prediction show in the books. This Friday, we get to find out if Carl keeps his legacy up on the win. Being the guru of Powerslap right now.
I think so.
I fully expect now. I like how much me and Carl agreed today, so I'm liking my chances. But this last fight has me worried. I felt decent about Hayden, but whenever, you don't like picking against Carl, who's got like what you're 14 out of 16 or something.
14
That's
out of
not
16.
fucking good odds to go against. So I don't know.
Yeah, look, I don't get me wrong. I like Hayden, and I think I hit him up just after his first fight because he done well. There's nothing against the guy. I just think experience takes this one. I'm not taking away from his power, how much he's training, how much he's ready, and like the fucking chance he's taking the balls to just jump straight in. But I just think the big lights on the big show, on the big stage, your second fight and against someone experienced. Yeah, I just don't see it. I just think it'll come down to it, probably a more than likely a decision, I think.
I'm trying to. Wow.
Trying to what?
No, I was going to make my deal.
Oh. I thought I was talking to us. I was like, what the fuck you whispering for?
I was making us dinner.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on. I appreciate this. It was a lot of fun.
And, welcome every time, Henry.
I'm going to be doing the Slap Sun show after this, and then I'm also talking with Hayden, so it's going to be a fucking full day of Slap today, so I can't wait.
When do you leave for Vegas, Henry?
Also.
Well, now with Rambo fighting, I'm actually going to be leaving probably a day early, so I'll probably leave Wednesday morning, and then I got to get my cash from the bank and got to bring it to the sports book, and then and then after that will be I'll be Rambo's right hand man from Thursday to after his fight, and then I start shitting bricks again for the actual event itself, and hopefully I don't lose money again because that was not fun.
So your picks then? Are you picking everyone on each part of the card, or are you just doing the main card?
You can't bet on the early prelims.
Oh, that's right. So you can't. My bad.
That's so it's only the televised card. My bets will probably be Anthony, Esteban, and I might do a straight bet on Hayden just because whether or not you think Hayden's going to win, he's going to be a ridiculous underdog. And it's going to be by an amount where I'm like, it's going to be like a 5 times payout on your money.
It's a Strickland bet.
Yeah, and all of us agree, even if we all agree Trujillo's the favorite, do any of us think he's like a 6-1 favorite? No. I think we all think it's a somewhat competitive fight, and I don't think the odds will give Hayden that kind of respect.